So, is it time to finally buy Tesla? Well, in today's video, I'll give you my thoughts if Tesla is a buy. Also, comment down below if you rather own a Tesla or you would rather own Tesla stock. Me personally, I would own Tesla stock and then I would use that Tesla money to buy a Tesla. But first, I would have to pay the IRS because they exist. Anyways, Tesla's current volume of making this video is 46 million. Tesla's current market cap is currently $608 billion. Tesla's current 52-week low is 152.37. Tesla currently does not have a dividend. Throughout 2019 to 2023, their annual total revenue has been positive and surpassed each year's total revenue. Just so everyone knows what total revenue is, it's the amount of money a company earns from goods and services. Now, their annual net income from 2019 was negative $775 million, but 2020 they made their first profitable year of $862 million. Then 2021 they made $5 billion in net income. In 2022, they made $12 billion in net income. Then finally in 2023, they made $14 billion. Just so everybody knows what net income means, net income is what a business or individual makes after taxes, deductions, and other expenses are taken out. In businesses, net income is what a company has left after all expenses are subtracted, including taxes, wages, and the cost of goods. Analysts are currently saying to hold on to Tesla. Now, what price point do analysts see Tesla at? So, analyst price target for the 1-year price forecast, the average price target is 207.75 with a high estimate of 345 and a low estimate of 24.33. Now, looking at Tesla on the technical side, if you take a look at the daily chart, these last couple of days, support has been 180 through 182. Resistance these last couple of days on the daily chart has been 191 through 193. If support holds around 180 through 182, then it might likely touch that resistance of 191 through 193, which it did today. I had mentioned in the previous video of mine that if Tesla held around 180 through 182, then it most likely would touch that resistance of 191 through 193. I had explained my plan was to enter at the 180 through 182 range. That opportunity came on February 5th on a Monday. So what I decided to do was to make sure I buy a leap year call option, just in case, because you can never be sure in the stock market. And once I saw that it touched 191 on Thursday, I was like, okay, let me hold off and see if it touches 193 on Friday. Today on Friday, it touched 193, and I was like, okay, there's my exit. This is the key reason why resistance and support is so crucial when you want to enter into a trade, because of course you want to know when to enter a trade, right? But you want to look at where the support is. You don't want to just enter in blindly and be like, well, I'll just hope for the best, and if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But you don't want to do that because you want your money to work for you, right? So basically, support is really important if you want to enter into a trade. Resistance is really important if you want to plan, how to exit out of a trade. So, support and resistance are really, really important key factors that you want to use whether you're trading stocks or options. It's really, really important that you know when to enter in a trade and when to exit out of a trade by using those, indicators of support and resistance. So what made my conviction so strong? Well, Tesla finished over the 9-day moving average on Wednesday, the 7th of February. The reason why it's healthy for a stock for it to finish over the 9 moving average is because it it's like a short-term indicators, meaning like say like today, like Wednesday, Tesla finished over the 9 moving average. What happened the next day? It kept moving upwards slightly a little, not that much, but it did move up slightly. And so that's like if you want to trade, options short term, the 9-day moving average is your best indicator to use. That way you can get a little grasp of where that stock is going, whether it be you want to buy a call or a put option. You can use this indicator to either short the market or when you want to buy when the market is rallying to the upside. Now today, February 9th, it's still over the moving average, meaning we could see a rally to the upside sometime next week. If that does happen, then I would make sure to be on the lookout for new levels of support and resistance. Now, what's my next price target for Tesla? I personally think it's going to touch 197. We already broke through the 9-day moving average. Today, we're still above the 9-day moving average. If the stock price can maintain itself above the 9-day moving average for next week, then we could see this test the 20-day moving average. I personally use the support and resistance as my best indicators when I trade, but I also use like moving averages as other indicators that I use when I want to trade. But mostly I like to rely on support and resistance because those have been my go-to indicators since I started trading. But everyone's different, so there's a lot of indicators that are different, and it could work out for you, but it couldn't necessarily work out for the other person because everyone's different. So personally, I like using the support and resistance indicator, or I like using the support and resistance as a strategy when to enter a trade, when to exit out of a trade. Now, if you see an entry trade, go for it, and if you see an exit trade, go for it, but please have a plan for your entry and exit trade. It's important to have a game plan when you're trading in the stock market because if you don't have a game plan while trading in the stock market, yeah, your portfolio is going to get messed up. You don't want that to happen. You're basically what you're trying to do is try your best when you're trading in the stock market. Don't give up. Don't be like, oh man, I didn't make any money today. No, come up with a new strategy, come up with a new game plan, whatever it is, right? Test that strategy out by paper trading. You could use WeBull. You could sign up with my WeBull link down in the description below and get yourself some free stock. And then after you sign up with my WeBull link, you could start paper trading. Learn, a strategy that's going to help you out. Learn a strategy that's going to make you money. Learn a strategy that's going to make you, money while you're, working at your normal 9 to 7 job or 9 to 5 job. Make your money work for you when you trade in the stock market. Don't lose it. It's very important that you learn a certain strategy for it to make you money. So this concludes the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you gained some insight, please leave a like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, just also if you want to start your investing journey, sign up with my WeBull link in the description below and get yourself some free stock. And as always, Have a good day, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And this is not financial advice. See you guys.